We have more tea. We have more tea, everyone. We thought that the whole sykkuno situation was over. Guess what? It isn't, because he just released a statement addressing the countless allegations that have been made against this person. I have no idea what it could contain, for the simple reason that it's true that he got a bunch of allegations, and I think he did the right thing of staying quiet and seeing how the public would react, because if he had responded the moment the allegations had come out, the public themselves, like, they hadn't make up their own minds, right? A message from me and my girlfriend. So from the get-go already tells me that somehow, after everything that came out, like, the girl is still with sykkuno, which is crazy. But hey, it's not my life. So, slay girl, I guess. Sykkuno writes, I would like to apologize to everyone I have disappointed, most of all to my girlfriend. I am so sorry I put you through so much. I never want to make these mistakes again and hurt you and the people I care about. I might be being a little bit judgmental. It is true. However, you kind of have to see it from the perspective of, like, we are talking about a dude that he has been with his girlfriend for 5 years. He lived with her for 2 years. And yet he was constantly cheating on her. At least he cheated with like 3 people that we know of. I wonder what other skeletons in the closet we're not gonna find. It's like, one time you can say, okay, it was a mistake, I was drunk. The second time it's like, oh yeah, it was really an accident, I didn't know what I was doing. But the third time? Boy, please. That's already a habit. You literally just want the whole cake and eat it too. Then he says, I was unfaithful and I own and fully admit to that. Thank the Lord. I lied to people and told them I was single, which I know is not right. I am sorry to all of the people that I hurt by doing this. The following is not an attempt to minimize what I have done. However, I have seen false accusations about me that are not true. I cannot allow false accusations and such extreme labels to be placed on me. I do understand that the people making these claims did it from a place of hurt, so please do not send any more hate to anyone. I just want the situation to get better, and I wish them the best. What he says here, it is kind of correct, right? Like, when people claim that he was a dangerous predator, it is very for the spectacle, right? At least he's showing some kind of maturity in the sense of, like, he wasn't faithful, he owns to that, you know, he lied to the people. At least he's acknowledging his mistakes, but there's a big difference from, yeah, I'm going to say that I acknowledge my mistakes, and actually making a difference and actually changing from these alleged mistakes, which in my opinion, I highly doubt that that's going to happen, for the simple fact that it was already with 3 people. And once again, I'm very against the whole shtick of once a cheater, always a cheater. I don't agree with that, but it is a pattern. So then sykkuno says, my girlfriend and I didn't respond quickly because we were already working on our relationship and communication before all of this happened. Having so much private information exposed to the public has made it incredibly difficult for us to heal together. I will be taking a break from streaming and the internet to better myself and give us the time we need to try and improve our relationship. Thank you for reading, and I will continue to learn and grow from this experience. Listen, so you claim that you were already working on your relationship, but that was a claim that he literally claimed before, when he was cheating with other girls. So I don't know if the way that he claims that he's gonna work in his relationship is by cheating again. I don't know. But I mean, my mother always told me, you sleep in the bed that you made. If they think that this relationship can somehow still work, kudos, right? I just see this as some sort of copium. Every single time someone apologizes publicly, they're doing it to save face. There are bad apologies like ukulele girl. This apology overall, it's not that bad. This apology feels like a response to the exposure of cheating he has already been proven guilty of. It doesn't sound like a responsibility action, or will he even take any at all? Yeah, I agree. In his apology, I would have liked to see the acknowledgement of the power play that he was making with the girls, right? I'm not saying that the victims didn't do shit as well. Like, they also did bad stuff. Like, the victims also did bad stuff, and I don't think they're 100% victims. But one thing is true. He was getting girls by going through power play. Because here's the thing, he's so big that he didn't need to lie. I'm pretty sure that if he told a couple of girls like, yeah, but I have a girlfriend, I know some girls would be down for that. He has no reason to lie. Like, that's the thing. I also know that he was hiding the relationship, but he could say like something like, oh yeah, I kind of have been seeing someone, but like, it's, you know, it's nothing that serious. Even if he was downplaying the relationship, I mean, at least make it so that they knew there was something there. It's like I said, power play is very, very, very tricky. And I would have liked in his apology for him to say something along the lines of, as a content creator, I know my actions have consequences, and I know how impactful my words can be and my actions can be to some, so I should have been more careful. Like, something along these lines. He didn't exactly need to admit like, yeah, basically I manipulate them like using my power or something, but at least giving this input of like, as someone so big, I should at least understand the impact that I have. And this is an assumption, okay? I think he's someone very insecure. In the sense of, he was tired of her, right? He says that he was working on his relationship, but at the same time, like, he didn't really want to leave her because he was probably afraid of losing what they had. So instead, he started seeking validation elsewhere. He started seeking validation on these smaller content creators that would provide him with all the attention he wanted and with everything he desired, quote unquote. And when your own value is based on another person, right, or other people in general, shit hits the fan. Now we have the girlfriend part. So, Sykkuno writes, my girlfriend wanted to share her experience. Below is a message written by her. So, this is what the girlfriend has to say. Hi there. I want to start by saying thank you to those of you who have been checking on me and wishing me well during such a difficult time. It's been extremely heartbreaking to learn everything I know now, and going through this has been one of the hardest things I've ever been put through in my life, which I totally agree. Like, I totally believe that, 100%. I've been tossed around from all sides. Me and my reality have been continuously shattered. Though no matter how broken I am, I never wanted this to be public. It deeply hurts me that I wasn't given a choice in that, or even just warned that this would be happening at all. I didn't want this. Even after the fact, I wish they would have at least checked in on me and asked me how I felt about everything, but I haven't heard anything from the people involved since this all came out. I understand that those involved with him have been hurt as well, but I don't believe my feelings were considered in this situation at all. I do have two little hot cents about this. So I understand her point of view of like feeling that everyone is against her right now. Like, you know, her reality has been shattered. Like, everyone, like, she doesn't know who to trust. Everyone is like basically hurting her from all sides. But it's important to keep three things in mind. I think it was either in the document or in Mujin's video, but so I don't know how faithful, like how credible this is, but it is mentioned that Mal tried to reach to her, and Sykkuno's girlfriend said she did not want to have any contact with Mal. So if these girls haven't talked to you about these things, it is probably because they were trying to respect your space and probably like they were trying to respect what you asked of them. Secondly, I do understand that she feels betrayed and that she did not want this whole situation to become public, but this is not just your situation as the girlfriend with Sykkuno, because your boyfriend made it a purpose of making it everyone's business in the sense of he brought these girls into your relationship, literally like without your consent. In the way that I see this, they are in the right to share their own experience, whether that be publicly or not. Also keep in mind that if this was supposed to be going public, maybe the girls wanted to catch Sykkuno by surprise. And I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. And that is why you as a girlfriend were probably not warned. I feel like her whole statement of, I understand that those involved with him have been hurt as well, but I don't believe my feelings were considered in this situation at all. Girl, the person that had to consider your feelings is your boyfriend. And clearly your boyfriend doesn't give a shit about your feelings. I am so sorry. If he did, he wouldn't have cheated on you with like at least 3 different people, even though one of them was only emotionally cheating. Then she writes, having my worst fears become my reality, then put on full display and used for profit for everyone to see is absolutely mortifying. It truly feels like a nightmare. It was already hard enough trying to work through things in private. This has just added another layer of difficulty and stress on top of everything. It's made it so much harder for me to cope. Prior to all of this becoming public, we were already making changes to improve our relationship. And while I could have chosen to leave, I ultimately made the decision to stay with the hopes of repairing our relationship together. Wait, I have something to show you guys. Wait. Sorry, but now for real. It's her life. You know, I'm not gonna judge too hard. Like, she does whatever she wants to do. But I mean, if my man cheated on me like 3 times and I learned about it, bro, I cannot tell you how fast those roller skates would be going, man. Like, he would be faster than literally like Space Mountain on Disneyland. Then she says, even though all of the things I've learned are incredibly disappointing and shocking, I don't think they are irredeemable. It's been hard handling things unfolding this way, but I believe this will be a step in the right direction. With time, I hope everyone can focus on healing and being better versions of themselves. The way that I see it, once again, she does whatever she wants to do. It's her relationship. That is crystal clear. But you cannot claiming that your boyfriend's victims are using this whole thing for profit. Could be true. But do you have proof of that? Because there is proof that he cheated. I feel like adding like the girlfriend statement here is just trying to garner pity from people. Bro, like, look at the comments. Her to the relationship right now. And this is like the meme. Oh my god. Not gonna lie, if she still forgives dude for doing all of that, she deserves to get cheated on again, because what do you mean they aren't irredeemable? One of the things that people I think are kind of forgetting, I think she's very dependent on sykkuno. From the information that I had seen from like the videos and documents and Mujin and whatnot, and other content creators that cover this topic, I think that she is currently kind of dependent on sykkuno financially. So can she really leave? Also, does she really want to leave? Because here's the thing. Imagine this. If you have a golden goose that bites you every day, and every day it makes your hand bleed, but every day it also poops one golden egg, will you drop the goose somewhere for the goose to run away, or will you keep the goose? It's the girl's choice. If in her eyes, him having screwed other girls raw and done all of these things, and if she thinks it's forgivable and redeemable, then kudos to you, because I could never. But I have zero faith that sykkuno will be loyal. I think the relationship will keep working, because I don't think the girlfriend will want to leave her golden goose behind. I think she's comfortable in her relationship, and that's why everything seems redeemable. I don't know what to tell you guys. If you were friends with sykkuno, how do you think you would react? I would not be friends with him anymore. I would cut him out. Because I can't. Because here's the thing. If you're going to cheat on your partner, who is your best friend, how do I know you didn't cheat on me as well as a friend? If the person that is supposed to be like your more than everything, you cheated on her or him, right? How do I know that you're not going to do the same to me? How do I know you haven't done the same to me already? Because like, in a way, like, I am not as important as that person, right? So for me, it's like I said, I think we've reached the point in the whole situation where like, you apologize, the internet will forget, the internet will not even forgive, they will just forget about it soon. And you know, he's going to continue like doing what he does. He's going to continue doing content creation. He's still going to be huge because people are still going to be seeing him. And one thing, like, and it doesn't mean that he's a bad content creator just because he is a serial cheater. Yeah, he's gonna lose a lot of his fan base, like especially girl fan base, because they feel betrayed because he's a cheater, and also because he had a girlfriend all this time, and now they're gonna feel betrayed because they were like kind of shrimping for him. But at the end of the day, like, is that going to affect him that much? I don't think so. And, you know, the girlfriend, well, let her be. It's her life. Let her do whatever the fuck she wants. I just hope she's happy. Because she's like, in all of this, she's the most innocent one. And, you know, I hope she can get better and solve herself. And honestly, I just truly hope that she can see her worth. And if Sykkuno happens to, like, do this again, I hope she manages to leave. Like, I hope she gathers, like, all the courage she needs to leave.